Now, first there was the local resentment, and then a political row, and after that, racist attacks. And all over those who came here seeking sanctuary in the first place. The Home Secretary is under fire over his plans to disperse asylum seekers around the country. Local councils say they weren't consulted. But in the seaside towns where the refugees arrive, feelings are rising high. 10 days ago, 2 white youths were hurt when clashes broke out in Dover. Now, Channel 4 News has learnt that the asylum seekers have suffered a series of violent, racist attacks in recent months. Here's Oliver King.
The knife attack against white youths 10 days ago has left a palpable tension here between the indigenous population and the 800 or so refugees and asylum seekers. Racist leaflets were posted through letterboxes on some Dover estates several days after the fight, and a few refugees have fled Dover fearing reprisals. To prevent that, the police are maintaining a heavy presence on Folkestone Road, and the asylum seekers who are congregated here have been asked to observe an unofficial curfew at night. For one Kurdish exile, events in Dover have reminded him of home.
When I leave Baghdad, I thought I will live in freedom. I will be safe, but I don't think I am welcome here. I'm very scared, and I can't go to the shopping alone. We must go to a group because maybe we will attack.
According to local myths, there are thousands more asylum seekers than the 800 or so actually here, and that they receive generous benefits they don't deserve. The refugees say resentment has caused the physical and verbal attacks against them that predate the knife attack. Michael left neo-Nazi violence in Slovakia to be confronted by men in Dover spitting at his wife and young child and threatening him with knives.
He said, I kill you, I kill your family. I said, why? He said, because here in Dover, I don't want refugee, eh?
According to Refugee Link, there have been at least 14 serious racist attacks on asylum seekers in 1999, such as car ramming 3 Kurdish youths, and a family forced out of their home, and an Afghan boy beaten up by white youths at school. And in one nasty attack in July, 5 white men left an Iraqi Kurd in hospital with a knife wound and head injuries. Refugees say this incident was reported, but police are reluctant to comment in detail on any of these cases.
On those, there have been offenders charged in relation to at least one of those investigations. Now, there may be a problem with understanding about the prosecution processes, but there is no reluctance on behalf of the constabulary to deal positively with racial offences.
Another local myth that refugees are responsible for a wave of minor crime is simply not true, say the police. That's not the impression given by the Dover Express. Instead of heralding those brave and determined enough to escape Serb paramilitaries or Saddam Hussein, less fun headlines tell locals the floodgates are open, editorials that label asylum seekers along with drug dealers as human sewage, and that Dover is now home to Scroungers Inc. It's left some white residents feeling under attack.
If everybody was honest, I think it's more that we feel that we're the ones that are suffering and not them. We're suffering in a different way. This is a small town, as you know, and it's like we've lost our identity now. I mean, it makes me so emotional.
Residents claim they're not racist, just anti those immigrants they label bogus. But even those who have genuine refugee status have been victim of their neighbours' abuse.
He come in my house and speak, no, you go out. He punched me and broke window and door. Later, maybe 2 weeks, somebody broke window nighttime.
While Liverpool has offered to take 150 refugees from Dover, and some of them are now eager to leave, dispersal won't rid Dover of racism.
What we really need to be doing now to solve this problem, instead of just creating more problems elsewhere, is trying to work with refugees and local residents and get some sort of dialogue going.
Despite plans to spread refugees around the country, Dover will still have a duty to care for a sizable population. And with numbers predicted to rise again this year, the signs are that tensions will continue. Oliver King, Channel 4 News, Dover.
Back to Kirsty again for more.